Hi everybody, it's me, Nina. I just got out of the doctor's office, and you know, the last time that I was here, how horrible that he treated me. And I had told you guys that I had been going to this doctor since in my early 30s. And, I'm 56 now. So I've been going to him for a very long time. And he was not himself. A couple of times before, he was, of course, got cranky. We all do. But the last time I was here, I made a video about it, how it was horrible. I am not kidding you. It was absolutely horrible. I was such in shock that I didn't even know what to do or to say, so I said nothing. I had made my mind up this time that if he was going to be like that, I was going to tell him. I was going to tell him off. And I had already worked it all out in my mind what I was going to say. So Steve's in there now. It's his turn. But as I was getting ready to leave, he wanted to know what I thought about the letter that they had sent out. I never got a letter. Steve never got a letter. So they handed me one. It says, "With a heavy heart, to let you know that I will be retiring from practice starting in December. It has been my pleasure to serve the community for the past 30 years. So I've been with him all, along. He was a general surgeon and a general practitioner. But like everything else, it eventually comes to an end." And he goes on to say that he appreciates the loyalty throughout the years, and he'll take all the memories with him. "Lastly, I and my family and my office staff would like to thank you for having been good to us. I have decided to transfer your medical records," and this person that I've never heard of, I don't even know how to say the name. Matter of fact, when I asked his wife, which is his, the office manager, how to say it, and I tried to repeat after her, oh my gosh, she started laughing at me because I couldn't say it. So now, as I sit here, I feel kind of sad, that all of those years, and he's young. He's not much old. I mean, I shouldn't say young, but he's not much older than we are. And I'm just hoping and praying that it's nothing to do with his health. I don't know. It's not my right to ask, and I just hope it's nothing. I did ask him. I said, well, I hope that because they're from a different country, and I did ask if they were going to be traveling, and he said, well, that's their hopes after COVID, but they're, just like everything else, you can't plan anything with COVID. So yeah, I was a little bit sad. I wish I would have known. I wish I would have gotten that letter, because I would have written them a letter. And so, it makes me think that maybe something happened and he decided to give up his career. I don't know. It just seems odd to me. Maybe it's the COVID thing. You know what? It could be 100 things, this or that. And, I don't know. But I told him, God bless him, and I hope that he enjoys retirement, and his wife too. So anyway, that's it. I'm gonna wait for Steve to come out and we'll discuss, and I guess we're gonna have to call this new doctor. I had tried, as you guys know, after that last appointment, I had tried to find us a new doctor and couldn't. The one that is listed on our Medicare said that they were taking new patients, but her office called back and said no, they could not accept us. And I honestly think it's because both of our health, even though we're doing great right now, I think that yeah, she probably thought they got too much going on. So, but anyway, so now I guess we're going to have to we're going to go to this new person, which I don't know if it's a male or a female. I can't tell by the name. I don't know what country they're from. I hope to goodness I can understand them. Yeah, who knows? So we'll be back in a little bit. Alright, so we made it back home and stopped at the store, and I stopped at my sister's house and left her a butternut squash and an acorn squash. You know what's weird is, as you guys know, I started that new eating program, and I ate an entire spaghetti squash yesterday and put my homemade salsa that we canned on top of it. It was delicious, and it didn't raise my blood sugar. But today I ate just a few bites of the acorn squash, and it raised my blood pressure like really, really high, over 200, like 257 or something like that. But I wanted to share with you guys a card that we got in the mail, and this is from Chickens by the Lake, the one that won the hat that I made. And I thought it was very sweet. I just wanted to show you. It says, "Sending smiles, hugs, and wishes." And the inside says, "To remind you how much you're thought about. Happy Thanksgiving. Love, Michelle, Bruce, and Nate." So thank you guys very much. It's very sweet. It was a good surprise. Alright, so when we were out, we stopped at the, what is it, the dollar store? Family Dollar? No.
Dollar Tree.
Dollar Tree. There's too many dollary stores around. But anyway, I had ran out of Dawn, and so I just picked up a small one. And then I got some things. We're going to have our Thanksgiving dinner here. We usually put up the little table that Steve does puzzles on, and then I do my crafts on. We usually put it in the living room, and we all sit together in here and eat. So I thought they were so cute. I thought these would be good for like the desserts. And it says thankful, and then they had the little napkins too, this matching that says thankful on it. So we picked up just a pack each of those. Oops. And then I thought the kids would like this as a little centerpiece for the table. And then this is for one of those oblong tables like the craft table that we're going to be sitting at. So, but well, for that price, you can't really beat it. And I think kids appreciate when they see festive things. So then I found this for $1 also, and it says, "Let it snow." It's like that pressed wood, but I'm trying to get it in the camera good. It's got sparkles on it, but it's not going to show up, is it? Anyway, I thought that was adorable. I'm going to hang that on the front door after Thanksgiving. And then last is, Steve found these, and our grandsons love lemon heads. Look at that. They are going to love those. We're not sure if we're going to put a Christmas tree up this year because, as you guys know, we have our beautiful little granddaughter, and she will probably want to be getting into it. So we thought about decorating around the TV, and Steve's wanting to try to find one of those things that hold a TV on the wall so that we can have the mantle for the electric fireplace free to decorate that. And we have a couple of those, the ceramic trees, that light up. We have a couple of those, and we thought it'd be kind of nice to set that up there. And that way it would still look a little festive in here, and little granddaughter won't be able to reach it. So that's probably what we'll end up doing. Alright, so I guess I'll just go ahead and tell you guys that I'm doing really well on my eating program. Let me show you what I've been doing. A while back, Miss Diane Parker, that she's always sending cards and stuff, she had sent me this. And I think it was after I had my heart surgery. And it says, "For I know the plans I have for you," Jeremiah 29:11. And it's just a little, a booklet that's just empty, a little journal. So what I've been doing is, I am writing down everything, like this is, whoops, lost my paperwork. And I put down like my blood sugar and what I'm eating and how much insulin that I'm using, and everything that I can think of that's going to help me, hopefully, along the way. And that way I know if I'm if I've overeaten that day, or if something that I've eaten has caused my blood sugar to go too high. Now, I am trying to do, I would say maybe a modified vegetarian type of diet, the best that I can. And like I told you, I'm starting out slow. As I was going to say, certain things like that acorn squash really raised my blood sugar, when the butternut squash didn't, and neither did the spaghetti squash. So I know now that I'm not going to eat any of the acorn squash because I don't want to have to take extra insulin. I'm trying to get healthy. And the more insulin that I, push into my body, of course it does help my diabetes, but it also comes with its own issues. So I guess I started reading and researching on what I can do like for breakfast, and they were talking about oats being probably one of the number one things that that is healthy and holds your so you don't get hungry as fast. Well, yeah, but they raised my blood sugar through the roof. So I researched and found out that sometimes you can try the steel cut oats and do the overnight, so that I guess you put them in a jar or whatever and put water, or if you want to, milk, and let them sit overnight, and then the next morning you can eat those with fruit or whatever. But I thought I might try it, but I'm going to start with a very smallest bag I can find, or box, or whatever. I don't even know what they come in. I've never bought steel cut oats. But so I told Steve today I might try that because they are supposed to not raise your blood sugar as quickly. I don't know. We'll see. Because I want to find something that will hold me in the mornings. With taking care of grandchildren and all that, I want something that is going to, keep me from being hungry, and also that won't let my blood sugar drop too much, because that's another thing that I have found since I've started this program, which has only been, 3 days. I have found that I've got to do my insulin on a sliding scale, which means if I have something that raises my blood sugar, I've got to keep an eye on my blood sugar like 4 times a day. To make sure that it's not either too high, because then I'll have to take some more insulin, or if it's too low, I will crash. And that's, anybody that's ever had that happen, it's a horrible feeling. So the first day, I think I had like 3 times my blood sugar just dropped. And yesterday it only happened 1 time, and that was when I was already in bed, and I'd been in bed about a half hour or so, and I started sweating profusely. I mean, my bends of my arms were just sopping wet. So I knew right then, oh, I've got to get up, I've got to find something. So I got up and I ate a couple tablespoons of peanut butter, but yet I had to have something sweet, and I've got those little tablets that are for diabetics, glucose tablets, and I thought those don't work as fast as something that maybe if you had juice or something like that to drink. So I seen my freezer strawberry jelly that I had made in the refrigerator, and it's kind of liquidy, when you mix it up, because I had mixed the strawberries too much with my food processor. So I made it more liquidy. It's a really good syrup for the kids' pancakes or whatever. But so I took out that, and I went ahead and ate 2 big tablespoons of that too, along with the peanut butter. And so I came in here in the living room, and I laid on the couch and laid there. It took about 15-20 minutes before I started feeling better, and was able to finally go back to bed. But I hate that. So today is the first day so far that I have not had any drops. But what I've been doing is I've just been cutting back on my insulin, which is, my doctor okayed all of that, my doctor that I go to for my diabetes. So anyway, that's my update on my new eating program. And as everybody knows, when you start a new eating program and you cut calories, you go to the restroom and pee a lot. So I've lost 4 pounds, and I know that that's water weight, but really it's your liver is getting rid of some of the glucose that's in my system. So after that's done, then your body and my liver will start burning the fat that's in around all of my internal organs first. So I'm excited for that to happen, because as you guys know, with my heart condition and with my fatty liver and all that, it's going to be great to burn some of that fat away from my organs. So I'm excited. I'm keeping a really close eye on everything that I'm doing. My blood pressure, my blood sugar, I mean just everything. And I'm wanting to get healthy. And clap for Nina, I got my test results back today, and my A1C, you guys, let's see, what was it? 5 months ago was 8.0. This time it was 6.5. Toot toot. Toot my own horn. I was thrilled. So what I'm doing is slowly putting me in the right direction, and everything else was really good too, except I had protein in my urine, which is from being diabetic, and I'm hoping that with my better numbers that will stop, which means that there is blood in your urine, and that's not good, but I'm just working toward getting better day by day. So I'm going to close right now, and it's probably been a long video. I hope not. I haven't bored you guys. But yeah, just keep us in your thoughts and prayers as we go through this dieting process. I'll try to get with you guys tomorrow, and I'll do one of my little Bible studies. And if you haven't sat and watched one of the Bible studies, please try just one. Just try one. And I'm not a preachy person. I don't preach or do anything. I am just somebody that likes to learn along with you. So if you would just do me that favor, watch one of them. If you like it, then come back. I try to do them at least once a week. And I used to do them all the time on Fridays, and I need to find another day. But what I'm going to do is have one day for the Bible study, and then one day for an update for my diet and eating program, whatever. And then the rest of the videos that we do, we're going to try and start, like cooking more and doing things, because, winter's here. Can't get out in the garden anymore. When the chickens go to bed, of course, when it gets dark, and it's dark early around everywhere. So, yeah. So try one of the Bible videos and see if you like it. And then come back for that. And you guys, I got a report that says like only 50 to 60% of you that watch are subscribed. So if you like what you watch, please subscribe. It would help us out. That would be wonderful. So just hit that subscribe button. It's free. Won't charge you a penny, and we would love to have you in our YouTube family. So once again, have a great night. God bless you all, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.